Grandma Hartzell, that we all remember dearly, Hartzell, yes, left us a trunk. And she requested that this trunk be opened tonight.
What?
Yes.
What?
My mother looks in disbelief.
What kind of a yarn is this?
Trust us.
And to honor this occasion, we have Mary Clark Hartzell Fritz to go through the trunk for us. Will you please all welcome Mary Clark Hartzell Fritz.
My arthritis. Oh, it's so good to be here.
Really big.
I can't believe I can still get into this dress.
I remember that.
Can't breathe. Anyway, I remember, it's so nice to look back and remember on everything. And I remember our wedding night. Oh, it was so wonderful, the wedding and the reception. My dad did say never to marry Gary because all those Germans are drunks. All they want to do is drink beer, but I married him anyway. I remember when we met. I was doing a talk at a church group on Cuba. I had just gotten back from Cuba, and Gary was in the audience. And when I was done, two men came up and asked me out, and Gary was one of them. Now, who do you think I chose? This handsome, young, dark-eyed man? Or I can't even remember what the other one was like. So I went out with Gary, and one thing led to another, and then we were married. We went to a cabin somewhere, I don't remember where.
This one.
For all I know, it probably was this one. But I was so excited. I had something with me that Gary didn't know about. It was going to be a surprise.
Oh dear.
I think I can still fit into this. It doesn't have snaps or zippers.
And it's expandable.
And it's expandable. Oh, it was so terrible. All these friends of Gary's were following us to the cabin, and we couldn't shake them off. Now we're driving and driving, and they're right behind us. I'm going, Gary, I don't have enough food to feed them. What do we do? If they come up to the cabin, I know they're coming. I just know they are. Look, they're behind us, and we're only a mile away. Gary, what are we going to do? I can't feed these people. It's our wedding night. Dad, Gary, don't worry about it. And sure enough, at the last minute, they disappeared. Oh, but I was so distraught. I mean, I didn't have enough food for them. So we get into the cabin, and I had packed a little bit of food for a couple days. We're going to have 2 romantic days. I couldn't wait. We just came there. We're by ourselves. And Gary, what's the first thing he does? Zips open the food bag, sticks his head in it like a horse in a trough. And before I know it, 2 days worth of food is gone. Oh, and let me tell you, after the honeymoon, we went to school, we decided to become missionaries, but in the interim, we had a few little accidents. Now, David...
Show us how it works.
David, I'm afraid, he told me he had it, but he lied. And Mary Margaret, let's see, Mary Margaret was, oh yes, the diaphragm did it, right? And oh, Gary Nathan came along 2 years later. That was the hole in one of those. Of course, the fourth one, Katie, was actually planned. But then again, that's another story. And that other story, oh my gosh. I won't close the trunk because I need to breathe. But that is another story, and I will tell the other story at another time.
Then, of course, I was so nervous, and I wanted to take a bath, and I was feeling just let go. And all that, and I was so scared. No, that was, uh-huh. I was so nervous.
Quiet.
And I thought, he would be all excited about the big event too. Instead, he went out and he ate, and he ate, and he ate, and he ate. So he had devoured all the little sandwiches and little cakes and nuts and mints and everything that the reception was going on. And here I am quivering with anticipation and anxiety in the bedroom, and he's stuffing his
What? Gathering energy.
Gathering nerve.
I was
That's how men get their strength.
Heidi asked me if there was anything special we did. I said we went to an ice cream social one night.
Yeah.
And we went swimming. Skinny dipping.
Skinny
With no
dipping.
bathing suit on.
Show us how it was.
Yeah, we got a lake down here.
Yes. Will a bathtub do? Yes.
Well, did it?
Your bedroom.
Candles. Aren't you supposed to have candles on both sides? Oh, that's right.
No, knives. You're supposed to have two sharp knives.
Candles will do. Do it, but he's usually a real run for the money.
That's my left hand. I know, but I'm left-handed.
How do you
Come on, David.
Proud. I'm a wuss with my left hand. All right.
Ready, set,
Go.
come on. Yeah, come on. Come on, David.
Okay, you ready yet?
Psychological warfare.
Yeah, come on.
I'm a wuss with my left hand is right.
All right.
Okay, Brad.
Now that I've got confidence. All right.
Are you
Go. Go.
ready, set, go.
Come on, chicken. Here we go. Oh, Maria, I've had my money on you.
Well, I used to beat Jesse all the time, but not anymore.
Not anymore.
And
Where's
I
Eric?
told him the day he beat me at arm wrestling, he would be a man. Well, he finally beat me when he was 14. So, he's a man
14
now.
is good.
14 is it.
Clouds so swift, rain won't lift, gate won't close, feelings froze. Get your mind off winter time, you ain't going nowhere. Ooh-wee, ride me high, tomorrow's the day, the bride's gonna come. Oh, oh, are we gonna fly down in the easy chair? I don't care how many letters they sent. The morning came, morning went. Pack up your money, pick up your tent. You ain't going nowhere. Ooh-wee, ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh no, are we gonna fly down in the easy chair? Buy me a flute and a gun that shoots, tailgates and substitutes. Strap yourself to a tree with roots. You ain't going nowhere. Ooh-wee, ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. could not keep all his kings supplied with sleep. We'll climb that hill no matter how steep when we get up to it. Ooh-wee, ride me high, tomorrow's the day, the bride's gonna come. Oh, oh, are we gonna fly down in the easy chair? Ooh-wee, ride me high, tomorrow's the day, the bride's gonna come. Oh, oh, are we gonna fly down
Do your boobies hurt from bouncing up and down? That does kind of hurt.
Ours would beat you up.
That's big hurt.
That's fun. How about everybody stand back? Feet on top.
Give Noah time to get
Mom, stand back.
I want to take a picture.
Mom,
Oh, yeah, Mom, I'm sorry.
I thought you bought a battery. Mom, stand.
Okay. Are you ready?
We have everybody, the young ones anyway. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, Heidi, why don't you just do it just back?
Where's Noah? Stay away from the Noah. Stay away from the Noah? Okay. Get it,
Wait a minute, where's Noah?
He's coming. Lower it.
Bash it!
Bash it, Sarah. Bash it. Hey. Nice girl. Bash it, Sarah. Good one.
What's
Hey, why don't we back up?
children,
Yeah, we're going to swing this, wait a minute. Can we line up over there so we can swing this thing?
Come on over here, kiddos.
She says, can you help me with this?
Oh, that we got that. Like, whoa.
I hear we had an expert doing this.
Hit it.
How many people are in line yet?
Each grab a kid and hold them back.
How many more people are there to hit?
Okay, only Sarah gets to go pick up.
Who agrees David should get a turn?
Okay, we're going to go back in the garage.
Now Sarah's going to take this piñata home.
Yes, lots of that, Sarah. Yes.
Oh, see? Catch it. Yeah! Yeah, swing it. Swing it.
God, you're fine.
Swing it.
Wait.
nuestra piñata.
No.
And you have to resolve that before you go in. It looks like a portrait picture from the Impressionist period.
Sarah, you gotta open the rest of your presents, honey.
There's one.
I'm just starting to open. Yeah. You're never going to figure out what it is. This screen. Oh, is it supposed to be a dress?
Right here, right here. No, you can have the green part out like that. Oh, goody.
Oh, actually, it will.
Green part. Oh, cool. He caught a fish. He caught a big fish.
Guys, we can't see through you.
They better doors than windows.
Thank you.
Mom,
What's this, Sarah?
Yeah, because I remember the wrapping paper from my birthday from your birthday present. Oh, I see it. It's an Indian. It's an Indian woman just with that man.
Show it to Uncle David so he can get a picture.
I has an Indian man.
Can you add her to your collection?
Grandma?
She's a marionette. You'll have to wiggle her so she can dance.
I know why you bought that. You bought two of these. One for her and the other one for me.
You had the boy.
Yeah.
Go ahead and open that one.
And
You have to say thank
then
you.
she had two for me.
Thank
She had two of them.
They make the dolls out of old
You know I can't read that. That's right, it's too close.
You got it.
Is it like a puppet?
Too close.
It's not very Look here.
Sure you can.
To make her sort of bow and raise her hands and put her head back, and you did a good job of that side to side.
So good with her. Yeah. Here's the rules.
Be safe.
Really? Here, can I have one?
Gabriella, or
I'm a Bentley shield.
Okay, Sarah, you wax the buffalo stuff in the water again?
I wonder what would happen. You shoot up. Maybe. That's gonna be hard, I'll tell you. Here, Sarah. I'm Bentley shield.
Yeah, it's starting to rain.
So when did you guys make this fire?
I already said 8 o'clock, since 8 o'clock in the morning, so that's been 9 hours.
This thing's been going continuously for 9 hours?
Yep.
Wow, you guys are good.
And it's had its ups and downs.
To come over here and sit.
she did.
Oh, yes, but for exceptionally good pizza, you make it all 3 minutes.
Oh, no, not these bottles.
What are they doing?
What?
I don't have any paper towels.
How about you should start clearing all this stuff?
Oh, a guillotine.
I'm going to clear my stuff out.
Okay. Better take care of them.
Witnesses.
Kaiser's like a fly on David's back. Oh, that's plain dirty.
That's it. That's it. Don't do that.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
Oh.
That always seems to take him out.
And the wrestler falls to ground.
Yeah. Don't shoot him.
Don't you know that that's Jesse Ventura there?
Yeah.
Something.
You need a
She
sister?
hears another sister, he
A sticker, a sister, or
says.
something.
Another sticker?
So, Mike,
Gabrielle, who has the sticker?
You want me to
Jonathan maybe had them last.
I put them up.
Sarah needs a little. What about Nathan?
Here, there.
You guys can wave.
Somebody help me.
What's mine?
One more picture.
I bet that's what it's for.
Nathan, come on quick.
These are older, I guess, more cautious, and I don't like it.
Because
Here, David, hold
For
me.
some reason, I just can't stomach too much pizza.
That's named after Carl.
I usually eat two pieces.
Hey, what's this?
I usually
Go for
eat
it,
two
Kai.
pieces, but these pieces are small, so I might
We
eat
have a book.
Napkins.
There you go. Wow.
Has a little mayflower.
Finish that first, because it's two different things. That's different than that. Finish it. And let's see, there's...
There's only 10 of us.
After that, after dinner.
Yeah, I just figured. Right.
Run outside, get out of here.
We got the 12. I'm busy. I had some wine, an empty stomach, and now this.
Heidi.
Well, neighbors, somebody else after dinner.
Heidi.
Where did we get the name Linnea?
What is the Carl Lynn called?
George.
Out of focus, right? No.
I was washing diapers.
Let's say it again.
Oh, man.
Act one.
Act
crossing
one, crossing the Atlantic.
Goodness.
We were in the hole of the ship.
Are there 6 of them?
If I ever again suggest we take a boat ride for pleasure, have my head examined. Dad. Act 2, the train.
Oh, no.
Notice I didn't have any kids after that.
Oh dear. Act 3.
Act 3, the pleasantries of Paris.
Courtney.
Wow.
Courtney. Courtney.
That work? guys.
You did?
What happened here? Oh, it's not on.
We lost our memory.
Oh, what was that? What was that? Can I have it?
Illegal cooking in the hotel room. While Dad goes to get the car.
Hey, I got one of
That's right, I remember that Frenchman.
You ran to a French.
I think he could buy some.
Oh, look at that. That's why that lantern is here.
I gather that Mia is Mary Margaret because she's taking care of all the little girls.
On the bus or what?
I know what. That's Christina. She doesn't want to get in the car.
Only hit one man on the way. Dad. Sunny Bay.
Froze. Where we froze.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Hi.
Cheese sandwiches.
Is Dad pregnant?
Yeah, that's me driving.
Pregnant? Where did you get the belly?
Oh, I don't know what the belly is.
Didn't have it last
No,
time.
I didn't have
Are your shoestrings tied together?
Marty goes out making two sandwiches.
I want that map pack. I'll make a map. Expert team, the crazy guy.
Oh, look, he's got
The Lederhosen. Gary's. That's Gary's. And what's Mia doing? Brushing her teeth. Look at her.
Look at the red sweatshirt with the hood. He wore
No, he's not going to touch that.
Can't use that.
Oh dear.
We used to be late at night and dark and rainy and we
That's cold.
The babies were wet. 21 pieces of mold. Don't fall down. Did you finally fix that? Finally fixed it then.
Yeah, come here.
You know this story.
Why is the car with Why did you stand with me?
She got two together, correct? Oh, dear.
Yeah. And the fat man.
Hey, you got three together.
The horse meat.
Horse meat.
Feed it to the kids. They'll know the difference. With my theory. Didn't like it either.
I got a horse meat by mistake. Look like hamburger.
Yeah, you cheapskate.
That's what you get.
I came back and said, boy, was this hamburger cheap?
I said, you never buy cheap hamburger. Don't you know any better?
Another famous
Eat it,
quote.
eat it.
That meat never moves. It whinnies. Yeah.
What did he say?
Oh, that's exactly what he said.
Five. Italy.
Sorry.
Spain. That was Spain?
Yeah, it was the car
He's
that
not
walked
even
off the walk
bad.
and got his suits, got everything.
Yeah, there goes fat man.
That was where it
Yeah,
rained.
he's fat.
Now I remember too, the big Easter egg.
Grandma, come here. Come here. Come here, Grandma. Come here, Grandma.
That's probably what Margaret's doing too.
Sweatsuits.
See, they're pretending it's Italy. Oh, well, anyway, they're confused.
Hey, Marty?
We have the diary.
You have the diary.
There's tar.
You have the diary.
Tar on the beach.
Yeah, that's
From
me.
tankers and oil spills.
Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yeah.
Ice cream man.
The ice cream man said, Buena, senora.
It's all those kids. No, but
You have to know these stories.
No, the bambini. Oh, yeah.
that sweater's cute on it.
That's weird leaf
All
up
those
there.
sweatsuits, you still
Oh, Margie reading a book.
Guys, that's what I was saying. That's kind of.
That's Margie reading a book.
Yeah, are
And
you?
she was always
Are you fishing with the book?
distraída. She was always in the mood.
Mommy, come here.
I'm watching you.
Mommy, come
And
here.
it's also supposed to be.
Pretending to
Heidi,
do
you
it.
do it, what you did.
It's also supposed to be a play.
Oh, I'm supposed to act up. Just wait for me, okay?
Mommy, come here. Mommy. Why are you acting out?
Peeing. He's peeing.
She was up in a niche in Pompeii where there was a statue and she squatted down.
We're tourists now.
All the tourists.
Urine's running down the niche, you know, the pedestal.
People are showing those slides today, Heidi.
That was Heidi.
There's Marty.
And there's Margie
Margie
saying,
embarrassed.
and Katie saying, you're just pretending you don't know us.
Okay, what you're doing.
mean you don't know us. Baby to Margie.
I never had, and you shouted it all the way down the plaza in Pompeii. I mean, all tourist groups. I know it's your turn.
You have a good woman ice cream vendor.
6 kids, yeah. I said, I want so many, okay, we have nove gelati. I will speak Italian. And he said, no, signora. Whatever. And I said, no, nove. No. I said, pointed to the kids across the street, Margie and Rosario. 5 gelati. No, I said, no. Finally, Gary comes along with Christina, and I don't know, and Heidi shows up, everybody shows up. And he said to him,
No.
have a good wife.
Okay.
He couldn't believe he had 9.
Sandwiches again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheese sandwiches. Another.
I will not eat cheese sandwiches.
6 kids and all eat cheese sandwiches.
Oh, well, they eat some.
Hot, I will, but not cold.
The ultimate revenge.
Cheese sandwiches again.
There's a child missing there.
Let's see, now what are we going to do?
Oh, there. Oh, what's
That
that?
yellow bag. The bags are horrible.
What's in the bag?
Urine.
Yeah.
David.
David, where's
Hung 'em
David?
inside the car.
Where is David? Here, though.
Why did they hang urine in the car?
No, yes, David lives.
Keep the vampires away.
Oh, the vampires.
He just got sick and tired of those cows urinating everywhere, referring to his little sisters. So he had them
And
urinate in
there's-
the bag and hung it up in the car.
And there's Heidi,
Oh, it's supposed to be Christina.
or Christina, with a potty in the car. Now what? And they dumped it outside the car on the street.
No, in the parking lot in front of the attendant in Germany.
Yeah.
It was in Frankfurt at the museum. We kept the little kids,
But she had trained us so well to dump it.
And the attendant stood there looking at this stuff at his feet, and I came along. It wasn't her,
Last
it was
famous
me.
quote.
You're torturing me.
You're torturing me by daily serving cheese sandwiches.
It's
David.
deliberate. As he would say.
He spoke for all of us. I would like to introduce the cast.
Yay!
Yeah, Gary as Dad. Linnea is Heidi.
Yay!
Kai is Gary. Linnea is Margie. Christina.
David is David.
Rosario.
Who is she?
That was such a
What?
Redwood.
Yes.
Before we disband any further,
There are a couple more.
disband any further. I like that. Hang on to the
There are 3 last famous quotes quoted by different people. I found a Nathan Simpson born in 1838, but his parents were wrong, I'm sure. Mom.
I'm sure they're wrong.
I'm sure.
Another one.
I did find an answer.
Here come the troops. Museum guard.
Who
parading around the paint gallery. Woo! No, it was the National Gallery. In a civilized country, one does not pay to enter the house of God. Lady at the cathedral.
England.
Gary insisted on buying tickets for Westminster.
Okay.
Oh, you look great.
All us children and grandchildren and loved in-laws
Loved ones, loved spouses.
would like to present to you and Mom and Dad on their 50th anniversary a photo album.
Oh, no. Oh, great.
It's your photo album.
empty.
Thank you.
It's empty right now, but it will be filled with photos of this weekend.
Oh, how fun.
I love this one in the middle. Don't you like that one?
It says so much.
Yeah, it says so much. And who made this?
A very famous artist. Somebody who loves you
Great.
Somebody who loves you dearly to boot.
Mom and Dad, hi. This is your oldest son. I have to say I'm so impressed that you've been together for 50 years in your marriage. And I think it's something that we all look up to, particularly since we now know from our own personal experience how difficult that is to achieve. So it's truly a monument. And I think it's helped to keep us all together mentally, keep our bodies and souls together, just knowing that the two of you have been able to be there together for us. And I know that's made life a lot more easy for me, and I love you for it. And as funny as it sounds, I want to wish you another 50 years. And I can't do as well as you have, but I'm certainly trying. So I wish you more happiness.
Hi, this is your 50th wedding anniversary, and I have to say a few words for you. What I want to say, actually, over this weekend, I realized that part of my life is defined by my family. And part of what I am and part of what I'll always be is basically defined by who I am and who the people I came from with. And I'm defined by my family. My family is part of me. And that's all I'm going to say. It's magic.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Happy 50th anniversary. I just want to take this moment to tell you that I feel very fortunate to have had and have both of you as my parents. I got two parents that I think I was extremely lucky to get, two people with strong convictions, with a sense of adventure, a zest for life, a zest for learning, and I think two people that gave their children a wealth of opportunities and experiences that I think are very rare in most families. And I think it's very rare that two people stay together and have such a healthy, positive relationship. And I just thank you for being such a positive influence on my life, making me the person that I am. And for the most part, I'm proud of the kind of person I am, with my faults and weaknesses. And I think I owe that mostly to both of you. So again, I wish you the best, and I wish you another 50, although I know sometimes you don't. And that's all I have to say.
Mom. Hi, Dad. First of all, everything that you've seen this weekend throughout all of your grandchildren and your children are just a reflection of yourself. So I would look deeply into the pictures and deeply into the take, and that is who you are, whether you like it or not. But from our perspective, and I hope I'm speaking for everybody, I know I'm speaking for myself, is that it's a beautiful reflection of who you are and what you have propagated in the future. Not only in my generation, but in the generation beyond us. And I'm sorry to say that I'm not part of that, but I know that I am in an indirect way through my sisters and my brothers, and in their children beyond what you and I will get to know. So I know that I am very proud of that myself, and I'm happy to be part of you, and I'm happy to be part of them, and you should be too. So that's all I have to say. And thank you for me being part of who you are and part of who I am in my siblings and in my nephews and nieces, and the life that extends beyond them and the life that extended beyond them in the opposite direction, meaning our ancestors. I feel very fortunate for that, and that's all I have to say.
Mom and Dad, happy anniversary. Thank you very much for all you've done to me, for me, and to me, in the last 38 years. You mean the world to me. You've made me who I am. I am just a mere reflection of you. And I appreciate that very much. And I hope that I can pass the torch on to my children as you have passed it on to me, and honor you and your ancestors. Thank you very much. I love you. Mom and Dad, happy 50th wedding anniversary. You made it 50 years of marriage. And what I want to say is thank you very much for giving me life, and congratulations on all the other children that you had, and congratulations on all that you've accomplished in your life and all the dreams that you fulfilled. I admire both of you very much for all that you've done and all that you have yet to do. But most of all, I want to thank you for everything. I think by being together these last few days, that it's very apparent that you've done a good job.
She was swinging by the bangles in a Main Street store a while before we met. The most dangerous angles that you ever saw. She spied her and you, and she took a little leather for around her neck. And that was then the start. The most dangerous lady on the quarter deck. She found her golden found your golden heart. Then we swirled around each other and the thread was spun to some Arcadian band. I would stop it from a swinging like a pendulum, just